So now we're going to do the full movement. So let's start with palm all the way in, facing down. Keep it facing down. Keep it wrung out. I'm going to flex my elbow as much as I can. From here, I'm going to rotate all the way the other side. So focusing on this as much as I can, and then extending all the way out. Palm all the way down, all the way up, all the way up. You know my drift. Good. So you can do it in the reverse direction as well. So we're going to stay palm open, flex up, rotate palm down, come all the way down. Palm up, flex, palm down. So depending on your work, you might have to alter the position of your bicep, tricep. So you can experiment with how you want your hand. I personally like the T-spine variation, just because it's a little bit challenging. You get a little bit of shoulder stability while you do that. One more note is how much you squeeze whatever you're holding. So the more tension you create throughout, the harder, or the more tension you create with the squeezing, you should feel like you're moving through like jello instead of just moving your hands through air, or even liken it to wading in a deep pool and trying to move your wrist. Elbow, I mean. Cool. Elbow covers, this is great for just general elbow health, especially if you use your hands a lot or you grip a lot for your work. Great for the tennis elbows and golfer's elbows. Got it wrong, tennis elbows, golfer's elbow. Sweet. So I'm just using a rolled up sock. If you got a lacrosse ball, tennis ball, feel free to grab that. Everyone's got a sock, so I like to make it accessible for everyone. So the setup, we'll talk about the setup later, but essentially there's 2 bones in our elbow, in our forearm, and 1 in our humerus, our arm bone. We're trying to flip the 2 bones over when we get our palms all the way down. Yep, without moving my entire shoulder. So I like to support just cupping my tricep here. And so I'm squeezing my sock. I'm pronating, so I'm flipping my palm as far as I can over. And from there, I'm just going to flip it over and open my palm up as far as I can. So for most of us, we can go slightly more than just flat. So really try to wring out as much motion as you can. So palm all the way down and palm all the way up. So we're not just moving at the wrist, because if I just move at the wrist, I could probably go a little bit further, but really I'm focusing on the movement here in my elbow. Good, you can see like my tat here, like fully getting tugged and then fully being wrung out the other way. Well, not so much this way, but more so this way, because this bone comes around, wraps around as we go palm down.